Hey everyone, welcome to Griftlands, episode 2. On the last run we played as Sal, as we're trying to basically rise ourselves along the ladder of this town. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it'll come to me eventually. Me and names don't go together. But we're trying to get ourselves through this dirty, filthy, rogue-like place. We're trying to rise up until we can claim a bounty against someone that put us effectively into slavery. So Sal has this resolve deck and she has a damaging deck. What they call negotiation decks and battle decks, that's it. Currently we're joined with a pet, Chomps, an untrained Lumicite who's attracted to us for some reason. And we helped some deliveries with a little snail boy. So we have two people that love me right now. One of them has given me a boon. There's someone that hates me as well who I caught, so I can't drink at the moment. Or I can, but I'll get an ulcer, which looks really annoying to play. So this is where we left off at the map. Welcome to Avaria, that's the town. Has a special job for me. There's then limited time opportunities. Nano Lattice. So our friend Minfen has a gift for me. It's destroyed after 2 uses, but it gains 9 defense. That is a short-term gain. Or treat your pet. There's a perfect spot for you grooming or training your pet. Listen, this seems like short-term game, this seems like long-term game. I'm a long-term game type of guy. Let's give Chompy some love. Okay, we get caught in something along the way. A bedraggled cultist approaches you eagerly. There you are. Excuse me? Oh, not you. Chomps. I've been looking all over for you. Ahem. Thank you for finding my Lumicite. Never known one to be as curious as this one. You won't believe the trouble it gets into. Ask about Chomps. Demand a reward, get through and shells, hand over Chomps, or we can refuse. Let me ask about Chomps first. What do you mean your Lumicite? I'm a trainer. This Lumicite is my latest charge, but it's proving a challenge. A mind of his own, this one has. Maybe the will of Hesh itself compels it. No. Chomps is my friend. What do you reckon, Chomps? Do you want to go back to the cult? Or have you had your fill of Hesh and its bossy tentacles? Grp. The Lumicite hunches its shoulders, growling a clear warning at Delina, saying Chompy does not want to go back. That seems like a no. Chomp's happy where he is, thanks. I see. Well, I know as well as anyone not to wrestle with an angry Lumicite. Pray the creature doesn't drag you into the deep grifter. You won't enjoy the experience. Delina storms off. You wonder if he chose the right course of action there. I believe in Chompy. He'll never let us down. He'll never betray us, right, Chompy? Of course he did. Okay, he hates us now, and we got a Bane. The start of each fight, add a gnarled effigy to your draw pile. While this is in your hand, take 1 damage whenever you play a card. Terrific. I wonder which deck this goes into. Is it both? Because it just says at the start of each fight. Okay. Whatever. Treat my pet. You arrive at a clearing in the woods that isn't too overgrown with wild bushes, and Chomps take off to roll around in the grass. Cute. So we can play with Chomps, restore 10 resolve fully healed Chomps. I did not even notice Chomps had a health bar. Or train him. Increases his health and damage. Chomps will also help you in negotiations once trained. We'll definitely train him. You put together an impromptu obstacle course from branches and dead trees, leading to a dummy made of putrid mulch. Up and over, that's right. We're just doing crusts with Chompy. Low to the ground now, real quiet. Now sick. Grrr. Chomp's max health is increased by 10, that's pretty good. Base damage is increased. Chomps will never let you down. Anyway, welcome to Avaria. Let's do it. My health and, resolve look pretty good. Greets you enthusiastically. Sal, I've lined up a great opportunity for you. Those two over there are night merchants. They sell rare goods you can't get nowhere else. And it just so happens they need your help. You can only be in one place at a time, but either will get you a leg up on your sorely needed kid. Go tell him I sent you, and intrigate yourself. It's ingratiate yourself. I'm not sure of that word. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I guess it's to do with gratitude, so. Okay, so like, tell them about yourself, I suppose. Just be warned that they're both persnickety so-and-sos. You're probably going to cheese off the one you don't pick. Sounds neat, thanks. Okay. So we can talk to Fish. Fish, out of interest, what have you got for sale? So we can buy a drink, but we don't want to. What's Sleep It Off, by the way? Getting tipsy, so to speak, and also restore 15 resolve. Okay, so it gives us a resolve and then puts junk in our deck. That's what's happening here. So eat one of Fish's famous fish cakes, that's 30 HP. Game card's bloated, so it puts another bad effect into our thing, or we can buy cards. Let me see what you've got. So this is items again. Gain 2 power, replenish. So if you draw it and draw another card, and it's destroyed after 2 uses. Oh wow, the discount is huge on it. The next card played this turn gains 3 additional XP. Or add 2 copies of Hasten into your draw pile. Replenish, destroy after 3 uses. And Hasten gives us an action point. These are all pretty nice for the cost. Brain Gills is very interesting to me. Like, this is boosting a card I play after it. Let me try it. I still have 192. I kind of want to save some more of my money though right now. Ennet's success as a smuggler is nevertheless earned, in spite of her being known to skim a little off the top of whatever it is she's smuggling. You don't got a refill, do you? I'm empty. So, convince Ennet was willing to eject a patron on your behalf. Ennet will only do that for her friends. Okay. So there are some effects that are, you know, restricted on being friends with them. We don't want to share a drink. Again, don't want to share a drink. I guess that's what everyone with a bar thing is. So Plocker the Swab, or Endo. Help Endo with some life management, so that's attacking, I guess. A customer is late on their payments for Plocker the Swab. Time to make them pay up. I want to know what you're selling. Plocker keeps the purse strings tight, but she's been known to favour a friend in need. Evening, Grifter. Ask about the special job. Says you're looking for some hired muscle. Plocker the Swab looks you up and down. You feel like an Oshnu on the market day. Yes, you'll do. Wait, do for what? What is the actual job? You just need to stand behind me and look intimidating. You can handle that, right? I have that one covered. Depends. What's standing in front of you? Honestly, great response. Don't worry about that part. You do this job, and I'll let you into the night market. Ask for details. No, really, I need to know more about what I'm agreeing to. I'm hiring you to do work, not to ask annoying questions. You can handle it, or I wouldn't hire you. It gets you closer to your goal, and you'll earn my gratitude. Okay? So Endo's going to dislike me if I accept this job. But the other one seemed more fighty, and I honestly want to be a little bit more mental, so let's go with the mental option. The details are fuzzy, but I'm in. So Endo dislikes me, sure. Excellent, let's go. I'll lead the way. Plocker the Swab joins you. Hesh does not forget Grifter, and neither will I. Honestly, we're just affecting these guys at the moment. Cult of the Hesh Priest, I'm sorry. So he dislikes me. Okay. I'll live with it. So confronting Gnak. Plocker the Swab opens the door to a nondescript hovel and ushers you through. Say nothing, Sal, until I tell you to say something. I was just looking for you. The graft you sold me. It stopped working. The graft I so graciously extended credit for you to buy. I disabled it when you fell behind on your payments. Again. I can pay. I have the money. It's too late for that. I'm losing money just taking the time to talk to you. I'm going to need the graft back. But it's installed. They don't just come out unless you cut them out. You can't make me do that, please. I wouldn't dream of asking you to do that yourself. Which is why I brought my friend here. Sal, extract the graft from Gnak, if you please. So extract the graft, or convince Plocker the Swab to reconsider. That is not a battle I'm really interested in. So I think we're just going to go with our friend here, Plocker the Swab. But you've kind of like got one over on me here. And I do not appreciate it. I'm sorry, but this is my job. Try not to move. I'm trying to make this as painless as possible. You monster. You hack into Gnac's flesh searching for the graft. It takes a while. You eventually find it and dig it out. The last biomechanical tendril pulls out with a sickening pop. Gnak survives the process, barely. I won't forget this. Good job, Sal. I was worried for a moment that you might have a conscience. Here, take it. So Gnak hates us now. Opponents start with an additional argument each negotiation. Well, we expected a Bane coming. Sure. Take predictive brawling. So this is an item, battle graft. Combo points are accumulated until they are spent by a finisher. Lose half your combo points whenever you take damage. Gain one combo at the beginning of your turn. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the item we needed for our battle deck. You know what? You're not bad, Plocker the Swab, although you did just ask me to, like, perform surgery on someone. Predictive brawling installed. Ow, that tingles. Ah, you could have at least washed it off first. And now, as promised, I'll show you the way to market. Sweet. So Plocker the Swab has asked you to take them to the night market. Okay. Alright, I like how we followed the roads on the map. I didn't notice that before. This is it. Pretty modest. People don't come here for the ambiance. They come here for the goods that they can't get anywhere else. Plocker the Swab now likes you and will offer you discounts on the shops. Nice. And she's left the party. Done. So Endo is also here, but he hates me. So we can actually use Endo still. Buy negotiation grafts. Okay. Oh, we can even get more slots. Cerebral stimulants. Draw one extra card per turn. That feels incredible. 55 shills. Scimitar. All cards gain 1 minimum damage. 130 and 55. I can afford both of these. Give me this for starters, because I definitely want this. More cards will help me actually try to use Erupt. And our goal at the moment is to actually make Erupt work. I'm just going to say done for now. Let's see what Endo has for sale. So he can remove a negotiation card. Okay, or buy cards. Let me just have a look. We can buy another, Erupt. I'm not too upset at the moment, I guess. Okay, his prices aren't too bad. Gain. Draw one extra card at the start of your turn. Expend. Okay, that's like a permanent upgrade, I guess, for the battle. Spend an influence, deal an additional 3 damage. Okay. And a plum. Spend 2 influence, apply 8 composure. Wow. Okay, so the green cards seem to have a lot to do with influence. Anyway, I don't think I want any of these cards right now. None of them appeal to me. And who's Follock of the Beasts? Quick, what's the most dangerous beast in Havaria? It's people? Ha, not even close. The most dangerous animal in Havaria is... yeah, you got it. It is its people. After seeing Meatloaf, a wild Shrooglet, Eviscerator, a wild Fleed, or we can sell chomps, or we can buy cards. Draw a card, apply 2 bleed, destroy for use. So these are all items, again, that could get destroyed later on. I'm going to close this, because, again, I'm happy with chomps at the moment with my one pet. Because, actually, just before I do this, let me see the battle graphs. Recycler. The first time you expend a card each turn, draw a card. Okay? And all attacks gain +1 to the minimum damage. I'm not interested in that one. I think I want to take Scimitar, which is actually the same but for mental attacks. As I said, I want to be a mental person right now, sir. How much does adding grass slots come? I can drill you a new slot, but I'm not going to lie. It's going to hurt like hell. You lose HP. Okay. And it costs money still. Okay, we don't need to worry about that for now. I just wanted to check. Either way, that is one quest done for now. Roadside merchants. You've completed Fish's job. Return to log. So is this always here? Is this where I am? Yes. Okay. So this is always going to be on the map now. Okay, let's get another quest. I think we'll do about 2 quests per mission. I think that's pretty fair. It's late when you get back to the Grobbing Dog, but you can spot trouble before you even step onto its porch. You slip quietly behind an overturned table before anyone notices. I hear you've been asking after my bounty, but you're out of the game, so you must be asking for someone else. Oh, this is Casio, who were after it, the bounty. I don't hold it against you, but whatever hunter you're hiding, you need to hand them over. There's no hunter here, Casio, but we both know that won't stop you from being a mudsucker. I have a business to run, same as you. There was a time when you respected that. The slimy on the side of Casio's voice is enough to draw out your hiding spots, blade at the ready. Don't be so smug, Casio. Nobody gets a bounty like yours without enemies. Sal, you're the hunter. I'd have thought that Derek would have beaten the spirit out of you. It didn't have to be this way, Casio. You could have bought me out at any time. I'd have forgiven you. With that look in your eye, I don't think so. Don't mistake this condescension. I'm proud you made it off the Derek. I should have known you would. Excuse me if I don't stick around to see this done. It'll hurt too much to see you go down. Casio tosses a fistful of shills onto the soiled bar counter. For the damages if you manage to survive. Ain't nothing personal after all. Not to even the floorboards creak as Casio leaves. For a moment, her goons hang there, watching to see what you'll do. Go down quiet, Hunter. I promise that it'll just be like going to sleep. Convince Enix to help me. Okay. Or attack him. No escape. You cannot run from this fight. It starts. It's do or die. We've just gone into mental. We're going to get help from Fish and Chomps. Enix, you're the bouncer. I'm hired to keep ruffians out. Casio's a class of her own. Want to be served in my bar? Better listen up. Keep that piece away from me. Ew, he looks worried about Chompy. So he's a train pet now. So he targets an opponent's argument for each turn for an additional 3/3 damage. And he says stack 1, but he doesn't say he's going to remove the next turn. Oh, he's getting attacked as well. Don't break the resolve from Chompy. I'm taking 1 to 5. What's this off? This is off an argument. Target an opponent argument each turn for 1 to 5 damage. Gnak has been spreading bad rumours about you. Oh yeah, that's this boon. I think this is only 1 turn. Where is it? Yeah, they start. Oh, it's start with an argument in each additional location. Okay, so that's going to stay there actually. Whenever Enix deals damage, they gain composure equal to the resolve lost. If no resolve losses, they take 3 damage. Okay, so there's a reason to block this. I'm also starting with influence, so my fast talk is going to do more damage. I'm just trying to think what's the best way to do this. Do I want to save this guy? If so, we should composure here, and then we do a boosted threat to him. I can't do Erupt, because I have to play 4 hostility cards in a single turn, and I still can't do that. I can also Brain Gills to improve one of my cards this turn, like I could improve the deflection. Or I could improve this deflection, which is really weak. Alternatively, I could improve Fast Talk. And maybe we use Fast Talk instead. Although Replenish means they're still drawing. You know what? We'll save Brain Gills for now. This isn't the target that I want. I'm going to put Deflection on me and hope this blocks it. Like, the only roll that hits me is 5, so we'll do 3 damage if that's the case. I'm also going to block here to protect my friend. My pet. So he won't die this turn. Oh, now that I look at it, he's not going to take the 3 damage, is it? Because I'm taking it off this attack. Yeah. I kind of want to remove this resolve because it's a bit dangerous for me. I only have one action left, unfortunately. We'll do a boosted threat in here. Let's remove that. I don't want to be getting hit for 1 to 5 per turn. Yes. Okay, so he's now crafty again. Evil Eye, the damage of the next card played is doubled. Well, it's unfortunate that I haven't drawn my big hostility card, but... Oh, we could get mean, though. Do I want to leave that up, though? Oh, sorry. This means I can't see anything that's going on, so I'm going to take damage off this. It's just not showing it. I think we killed the cat again. Because I really want to know what's going on right now. And I'll do it with Visionary Fast Talk. Okay. So, we see where this is going now. So, 1 to 5 is going onto the top, so it's going to destroy my influence. But I presume it removes stacks of it each time. Because I presume it's 3 stacks with 2 health, so it will still be around. I could also gain 2 influence and put Composure on it. That's interesting, because that would also protect it then. I've not really used this that much, honestly. Or I can just go really hard at everything and just do a lot of damage to something. I don't need a lot of damage though. What's the 2? Gain 2 dominance. Hostility cards deal initial +2 damage. Remove 1 stock at the start of your turn. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Brain Gills. I'm going to Evil Eye? No. I've made a mistake. I'm going to do Hostile Instincts. It hasn't got a level up bar. I've made a mistake. Okay. We're not going to double down on it. Because we're going to do that. That. Then I'm going to kill this. Which applies dominance to me, so I've got 2 dominance now. You are still doing 3 damage to me, but I'm going to just take it as part of the deal. Chompy's still around, he's doing damage for me as well. Right, you're doing 3 damage, 4 damage. You're going to try and destroy my influence. I have 2 threatens, I have a deflection. I know where this is going, so this is going to Chompy to kill him. I know, Chompy's... Wait. Yeah, sorry, Chompy's attacking him. Look where the arrow's going. Okay, I can live with this, I think. I think I'm happy enough for you to attack my influence. I also kind of want to see what happens. So I think I'm going to Boosted Threaten. Threaten. And then I'm going to just do a normal Fast Talk. So let's level it up. Okay, you killed my influence. That's fine. Right, you only have 8 HP. So if I can kill you this turn, that'd be great. Can I kill you this turn? Yes. No, because you have 1 composure. No, I can't kill you. Yeah, I can kill you. You do one of these. You take one of these. We do me. And then we fast talk. Oh, never mind. I also got a +1 for using Costel cards. So let's pick a negotiation card this time. Improvise a card from your deck that costs 0. Improvise a card that costs 0 from your discard pile. Swift Rebuttal. It's an interesting way to put more red cards into my hand. Spend an influence, deal an additional 3 damage. And this is leveled up, interestingly. I'm going to decline again. And we get to upgrade Threaten. Oh, this is what happened last time. The upgrade is because the card hit max level. Okay. I just wasn't paying attention, I guess, in the last part. So we can destroy it and it does a lot of damage, or gain a dominance. I think dominance sounds better. Although there was a combo that's supposed to do 16 damage with Evil Eye. You know what? I'm not too upset.
You're
You're gonna make me do your job for you? No, I guess not. Alright. Enid steps up to your side, ready to defend the grog and dog. Better late than never, you suppose. Okay. We have to defend ourselves with an attack, and there's no escape this time. No using negotiation, so you have to have a good attack deck. I was wondering if you could just like superpower one of them and ignore the other, but no. It does make sense to do a bit of both. Alright. Gnarled Effigy. While this is in your hand, take 1 damage whenever you play a card. Unplayable on burnout. Okay, so it gets expended at the end of my turn. That's fine. Okay, so we can have some hearty noodles. Do I think this is a good time to have some hearty noodles? Perhaps. I think this is going to be a good time to have hearty noodles, actually. So I can Sal's Grip. This is my game plan at the moment. So this is going to give me 2 actions. So I'm going to go to 4 actions. Because this costs 1 as well, remember. It puts Ambush, so it ultimately plays in my hands. That's fine. And we draw a card. We'll see what happens then, but I'll go to 4. Then we're going to do Sal Dagger, which gives me Hammer's Grip. So that'll give me combo. Then I can do Combination and Haymaker. That's going to be a huge amount of damage. I am taking 8 to the face, but we'll live with it. We'll live with 8 to the face, I suppose. We can always rest. Right, we gained another feint. I could play 2 feints, but I'm in on this. This is also going to do more bonus damage. This is a high damage turn for me. And I just don't think I can turn it down. So this is doing 18 to 20. Ooh, what a hit. Oh, interestingly, the flourish is different between the mental and the physical deck. I was going to say I could always flourish as well because that's nearly full. Okay, you just hit everyone with an attack. I don't appreciate it. And Voltaic. At the end of the turn, take 2 damage for every Galvanized card you have played this turn. I have no Galvanized cards. That's excellent news. You're taking a lot of damage. I'm taking 6. Let me improvise a card. Apply 2 wounds. Draw 2 cards, expend, or apply an impair. Attack damage by this target is reduced by 33%. Okay, that sounds pretty good for me, because I want to take less damage. Impair yourself. Then we are going to take the guaranteed damage. And a high roll. Okay, we average rolled. That's fine. Thank you, Chompy. You're doing the Lord's work. I take another hit. Gnarled Effigy is now in my hand, which is unfortunate. Hearty Noodles are back in as well. Oh, this has been galvanized. Playing this card triggers Voltaic. Galvanized is removed when this card goes into your discard pile. Okay. Discard a card, gain actions equal to its cost. What if I discarded the Gnarled Effigy? Get rid of that. It gave me an action, I think. Either way, I'm going to apply defense. And defense is a bit of a weak turn. Static build-up times 2. So I'm hoping that goes into the armor, but it might just hit my health. Yes. It hit my armor. Okay, that's fine. We can guard against that. So they reinforced. Okay, they have 13 defense now. They're doing 7 to me. And they're putting a status effect on me. Okay, we have the combo turn again, so I can do 9 to 11. And I could put bleed on, but I think I would like to put more combo on. So I think this is the play. I also can't block the damage coming from this, so... Hammer Grip, more combo. We'll stab. We rolled. Oh, I should have Haymakered! What are you doing? I lost the mana count. Okay, we'll leave the Galvanized card and just move on. That was a bit of a misplay, but I guess we are building up combo, so we can go for one big Haymaker in the future. Okay, you've Galvanized this, which I do not appreciate. You're doing 6 damage to me? How about you don't? That's 5 to 7. This is still worth it, and this means I take no damage now. If I play this, I will take damage, so I'm not going to play combination right now, I think. I'm just going to play stab. We'll roll it again. Ow again. Okay, we're taking 6 again. Fight dirty. I can improvise cards. You've galvanized so many of my cards right now. In fact, every card in my hand is galvanized. I think we put defense on us again. Improvise. Gain a power, expend, apply 1 impair. Yes. We'll put impair on you again. So he does less damage now, just throw sand in his eyes. And we're going to hammer grip. Gives me more combo. I'm taking 12 static. That's really painful. Oh, I could do 1 more. But I think I'm good. Yes, I know I floated in energy, but I'd rather not take the damage. Especially when Haymaker... Oh, never mind. Accept surrender. Yes. So we pick a battle card. Choose one of 3 battle cards. Wind up. Discard this card. Increase the damage of its card until 4 until the player and play it and return it to your hand. Discard this card. Increase the damage of this card by 4 until played and return it to your hand. So I guess this is an effect that is when it's discarded. Did I pick up a discard synergy? I think I picked up combo, didn't I? Yeah, I have no discard synergy, so let's not pick that. Apply 2 bleed whenever you hit an enemy with an attack or ability. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 defense, expend. So that is for the rest of the battle, but it requires some setup. I'm just trying to think. There's nothing in my deck that costs 0. I do have some ways to gain energy, though. You know what? We'll take it. Pick a negotiation card. The damage of the next card played this turn is doubled. We've got one of these in our deck. We don't need another one. Draw 2 cards and upgrade them for this negotiation. That sounds very good. That's a draw 2 and it upgrades them. Gain, whenever you spend a card, draw 1 card. I'm trying pure style, baby. And restore resolve. Sure. Pick a graft reward. We'll take, let's see. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. All diplomacy cards deal 50% less damage. Who is scratching at my door? Is this the esteemed co-host? Does she want to join me in Griftlands? What are you up to? Why are you lay down pushing the door open? Like a little creepy poltergeist. All diplomacy cards deal 50% less damage. And diplomacy cards are the green ones. So it halves the damages, but I gain an extra action. I think I'm going to take it. Your core argument takes 2 damage at the end of your turn. We don't want this one because we've built into it. I think we're going to take the red. The red is installed. We're now full of the mental ones. She carefully navigates the mess of the bar, favouring her side. She doesn't look too badly injured, but she's not as young as she used to be. Well, that shook to a rotten oyster, but we've been through worse, and we're both still standing. I can't believe she came for you like that. You. She doesn't care about anyone, does she? She's just a monster all the way down. What's done is done. The fire's only good if it stokes the engine, kid. I should have gone for Casio as soon as I arrived. Now you're dragged into it, too. None of that. You've got a bit of grit in your eye. You'll wink it out once you get some sleep. I got room set up for you in the back. With Casio gone, the few patrons that remain return to their drinks. Them that weren't spilled anyway. Okay, we've negotiated this, I believe. So Fish is proprietor. I'm just thinking if there's anything else in there. Do you have another quest? Oh, sleeping will give you a chance to reassess your abilities. Fish didn't get to the top of the field by indulging her wound. She barely flinches as she spit shines in an old mug. I bet your blood's boiling, kid, but we survived the day. So I can rest in the back? Sounds good. A good night's rest can't hurt, unless I wake up dead, that is. Casio won't come back on my watch. The back's barricaded and the front has me. Good night, kid. Fish leads you through the curtain behind the bar, nodding towards a cozy room at the back. Rook unlocked! You've unlocked a new character with a whole new story and location with unique art and gameplay. Give her a try when starting a new run. Playing Rook doesn't delete your progress with Sal. Nice to know. We'll stick with Sal though for now. Your bed calls to you. You dream of the grime beneath your nails and how it'll never come clean. In the dream it's actually comforting. Let's go to sleep. Hey, restored full health, restored full resolve. We have new people like, new hates, new dislikes. We have some cards gained. And grafts gained. Love it. You slept through the night with one hand gripping the knife under your pillow. But then you've slept that way every night since you were 12. It's early morning, but the Grog and Dog's patrons are already hard at work on their drinks. So I know you thought I should hold off on that bounty. But after last night, if Kasia wants me to be her worst nightmare, I'd like to oblige. And how are you going to do that? She knows you're here, and she's got money, and goons to keep her safe. What do you got? You? You're damn right. Lucky for you, I have a couple of contacts who want Casio dead. Almost as much as you do, if you can convince them to work with you. I mean, I'm nothing if not a great convincer. Hello, Milli. Why have you stepped on every single key? Let me check the recording is still going. It is still going. Listen, co-host. You can't come in here like that. I know this is Griftlands and it's a bit like grimy and gritty and all that. Like you can rough people up in a bar and no one bats an eyelid. But here, in the office, you know, I bat an eyelid if you like stomp around. Okay? She's fine. Will they need convincing? Afraid so. The Admiralty doesn't trust hunters, as a rule, but talk to my contact and see if you can convince her otherwise. But taking out Casio would make a space the spree to be more happy to fill. I know somebody who'll talk to you, especially if you can bring him Casio's head on a platter. Ask about Admiralty, Spree, Fish, and Casio. I think I know a decent amount about all these anyway from, you know, looking at things. Band of Bandits, we know about this. Okay, I think we'll head out. Okay, we have a few more quests, but I think that'll do it for this episode. We've beat our first boss, we've made it to day 2. We only have 17 shields now, but, you know, full health, full resolve. We have a lot of nice grafts for negotiation, only one battle one. I definitely feel like we're a bit weaker on the battle deck, although maybe our battle deck has more synergy than my negotiation one right now. That's still a build in progress. Anyway, if you're enjoying Griftlands, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.